This Etsy shop is a top seller and it's less than a couple of months old. Let's dig in and see if we can find out why. So, as I mentioned in my Etsy news earlier on in the week, I found another top Etsy shop to dig into. This one hopefully doesn't have so many copyright images. Let's dig into it. So I'm using my eRank Expert account. For those that don't know, I also work for eRank, but these videos are my own. But we go to competitor research and then top sellers on Etsy to first of all be able to have a snoop at this shop. And I'm excited. I haven't actually really had a good in-depth look at this one. So I don't know why they're making their sales. We'll find out together. So you go to pick the year 2025, and that is the top shops that opened in 2025. So you can see the top shops that opened in your year or whatever else. But the third shop just now is Pose Palette Mockup. Now, this is Sophie's Bookmark Store's a new one. But anyway, we're doing this. So if you hit the little eyeball beside this, this lets you track the shop on eRank so you can see daily sales and all sorts of things. You can snoop into them. So I am going to snoop them first of all. And then when we click on the shop, we'll be taken to this is the shop info. So you can come to this page at any time, just click on shop info and type in or paste in the name of a shop. But if you come from clicking on it, you also get to this page nice and easily, and we can see this shop. It takes a wee while for eRank to go into Etsy and get all the data, but we can see this shop is 2 months old. It's averaging 26 sales a day, but it's have 1,211 sales. The last 7 days it got 225 sales. So that sounds like it's picking. Well, no, it's a bit holding steady, but it's pretty good for a shop that's 2 months old. So let's have a look at what it's doing, what it's selling. And these are mock-ups for people who sell print on demand. They can purchase these and they're able to put, it's just going to be a blank picture of the person sitting in the t-shirt, and then you can put your own design on it. A couple of things I actually really like about this is it's telling you the type of t-shirt that this is supposed to be. Yeah, Gildan, I assume that's, I've heard of Bala Canvas. So it's telling you supposedly the type of shirt it is. I say supposedly, I already know. I looked into this already and I know these are AI generated. So I don't, this depends how much work the original creator puts into this. Are these just AI generated backgrounds and faces, or is the whole shirt AI generated? I literally don't know, because if the whole thing's AI generated, then it's not showing you an example of the Bala Canvas shirt. It's showing you an AI, what the AI believes a Bala Canvas shirt looks like. Although, look, people are going to go mad and say AI generate, it's terrible, but Etsy do allow it. Just depends. It's probably not the best thing. Now, if I click here, we can see which shirts have sold the most. So I suppose for Valentine's coming up, absolutely, that's a pretty good one. 55 sales. And then this, another Valentine's one. So people really wanted Valentine's mock-ups, which is cutting it close for print on demand, because you have to buy the mock-up, create the design, and list it on Etsy. So I imagine the sales for these will be dropping, and that would be St. Patrick's Day. Again, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day. So they're looking for trending mock-ups, which makes sense. If you're doing something like this, people want to stay ahead of the trends. But in reality, Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day, people ain't going to be buying these so much now. So hopefully they're on to the next big holidays. There we are. I was just about to say Mother's Day. So yeah, Mother's Day. And that's a cute mock-up. So they've sold a couple. But now this is a shop. We will be doing a roundup of where are they now with the top shops, how they've been selling after we've looked at them. This is one that there is potential, if they're doing everything correctly, for them to still be selling at the end of the year, because they're following those tentpole holiday trends rather than just having a lucky viral one-off hit. So fingers crossed there. Yeah, we'll see. But let's dive into, well, we'll look at this listing first of all. So eRank is going to take us over and look at the listing audit for this listing. Again, this is in listing optimization, listing audits. You can look at any of your listings or anybody else's, just put in their user ID there. And we can see estimated sales. eRank just has to estimate this. Etsy doesn't give us the exact number of sales for every single item. We just know the total for the shop. So it's an estimation. But we get to see everything. So this is definitely doing very well. Over 1,000 views in 46 days is pretty good for a shop. Okay, you don't need to say Gideon twice. So we'll just have a critique of the have a critique for someone who's making more than one sale a day, which is fantastic on one item. But so I assume that's the type of the t-shirt, the brand of the t-shirt, light pink sweatshirt mock-up, and they're saying it's a crew neck Valentine's mock-up. It's not the worst title. You don't need to say Gideon's twice. I'm imagining for print on demand people, well, no, if you're looking for that exact type of shirt, you'll type in that exact type of shirt, and people are probably looking for Gideon sweatshirt Valentine's mock-up, or those kind of keywords. So yeah, I can't hate on the title. They repeat Gildan twice, but that isn't held against you. It just means that you have less space to put in other words, but they're not using, what is it, about 130, 140 characters we've got. They're not using everything. You don't have to keyword stuff. It's not an awful title. So let's see. They are using 13 tags. That's pretty good going. Now let's look. And yeah, it's all tags that sort of make sense. We're going to look, there's something like Valentine's mock-up doesn't have a lot of people searching, except for right at the holiday. Model mock-up, probably not the most useful search, but well, people do look for it, but it's got high competition. People searching woman mock-up was something people were searching. No, but there's not. Okay, they don't need to say mock-up every single time, but it's not hurting. Again, whatever they're doing is well enough, is good enough. And they are doing their SEO. They're putting the words in their tags in their title as well. So good SEO, as it were. And these can all be mixed and matched. So no one's looking for pink mock-up, but could they be looking for pink Valentine's sweatshirt mock-up? It's highly likely. So I actually think it's not a bad shop. I mean, sweatshirt mock-up, this is pretty good. There's people searching for it. There we go. 2,000 people were searching for it, and you go, well, that's high competition. It's not massively high competition. 91,000 is okay. And sweatshirt mock-up says people are looking for sweatshirts. That's giving you the idea that this is a good product. And then you look into, well, are they looking for Valentine's ones? Probably. I'll try Valentine's. And then if they're looking for Valentine's, do they look for St. Patrick's Day? Do they look for Mother's Day? And very much likely, if they're looking for Valentine's things, do they want pink? So yes, it definitely, I think they've positioned themselves so the sweatshirt mock-up is easier than t-shirt mock-up. T-shirt is very, not going to say saturated, but has high competition. So they're aiming at sweatshirt mock-up, and that type of sweatshirt, again, people are searching, have just started searching properly from August, has less competition. Crew neck, not that many people are searching, but again, they've reduced their competition. If anyone's looking, people who are searching for the crew neck version of that sweatshirt. So yeah, pretty good. Couple of keywords that are unnecessary, but we all have keywords that don't necessarily work, and you want to hit as many bases as possible. If someone comes in, wants a modern Gildan mock-up, then mix and match the keywords, they would get seen for that. So yeah, that is good enough. Without me seeing the back end of their shop, I'm going to say well done there. Attributes, yeah, well, there's not much you can do because it's digital. Now I did, yes, here we go. It's fine, they're explaining everything and saying, yeah, nothing will be shipped, stop being a dummy, people. What makes me laugh here though, here's my copyright statement now. Images were created with the use of AI. Fantastic. Etsy says you have to say that. But at the minute in time, you can't copyright. Well, yes, judges' rulings are starting to happen that if you've done an appreciable amount of work on it, it's possible that you could copyright your item. But depends how much actual work they did them, how much the AI just did it for them and how much they actually did themselves. And I think it's quite a lot of AI. This one, the last one I looked at one quickly, had a lot more photographs, but again, you're not penalized for just so long as you have one image. That's all you need. Having more can help people fall in love with your item. I mean, the only thing you could do, I say you, if you were looking to create a mock-up shop, which we've seen there's definitely demand, you could have examples of designs on this shirt. Why not? That's entirely what it's for. You can throw up some kind of designs and show what it's going to look like. Yeah, but I can't hate on it. That's really pretty good. So let's head over to Etsy and see what we're getting out of this. 7. That's awful. I bet you it says sale ends in one day. No, thank you, Etsy. Sale ends in one day, but I bet they have another sale on the next day. And okay, actually, 85 pence. That's like about $1, probably. So with listing fees and if they do adverts or anything else, they are not making any money. So that is way too little. This is the thing, people are going, oh, I have to make it super cheap else people won't buy. Ouchie. Like 85 pence to sell this when you've got 20 cents listing fee and 15 cents payment processing fee. Those are fixed things. So 35 cents. So going off $1, and then you've got the actual payment processing fee and Etsy fees. There's very little money for you. So I am sure this shop doesn't want to have to spend lots of time on these items. But it's a Valentine's background. It is kind of cute. I can see how that would be, it's a cute Valentine's Day thing. I can see, and yes, they mainly hide the hands. They are actually really awful AI hands that looks like an overweight man with nails stuck on. But anyway, it's good enough. Sadly, sometimes good enough is good enough. Be careful if you're buying mock ups, really check them. So let's look at the shop. Um, yeah, the branding. Okay, my only worry is the branding feels very Valentine's Day. I suppose, yeah. Well, no, it's got a design feel to it. I mean, you can shape letters like this in Canva very easily, but no, fair enough. It does, but you can change that out. Fair enough. And there is a named person there hiding behind a camera when you're a digital designer, but whatever. Um, my mock-ups were created using AI and Photoshop. I like that they're being honest. That I don't see big problems with this shop in that they shouldn't be here. I just Etsy allows this. And yeah, if people are going to have print on demand shops and they're going to be making hundreds of things, they can get some nice mock ups here for not too much money. And look, I've done some work with AI. Trying to get AI to do what you want is really difficult. So they probably do quite a bit of photoshopping as well. So yeah, I'm not going to hate on it. There is some definite mistakes. I saw this one. Let's um is this a different one? I saw one of these. No, it's similar. Yes. If we look on this hand, there's a bizarre looking thumb and three fingers. So yeah, disability representation or AI can't do fingers. But yeah, look at the items. It's absolutely fine. It sort of looks like it's the same person, and it's cute that the nail polish matches the themes and everything. That's cute. Look, I'm not a fan. That nail should have been. What's going on with that hand? Sorry, that is a most bizarre thumb. Anyway, watch Pam get distracted. But yeah, I don't hate it. You've got all the colours. It's fine. They're a shop. I'm sure when I looked, there was more kids showing up. But anyway, fake AI kids is a good way to get around some of the issues with having kids, I guess. I can't remember what the rules are for having kids. It was changed recently. That is cute. I can't remember if it's allowed on Etsy. 101 reviews, fantastic, and they're replying to the reviews, or some, yeah, they're replying to the reviews, which is nice. I mean, it's difficult to, they're so busy. I mean, I don't think you deserve more than a cut and pasted thank you when he's only making like 20 cents or something for these listings. Yeah, perfect. Daniel doesn't give 5-star reviews, I guess. But yeah, nice reviews, which is going to be helping the shop a great deal. So they do have policies in place. That looks good. I am going to guess that this shop is getting its sales from SEO. I think people are coming to Etsy to buy mock-ups, but we'll check. We'll do the usual. Search Google and see if there's anything there. That's their shop. I think that's still their shop. Yeah, that's all there is. So yeah, I think we have got our first shop that is a top seller based on SEO, finding things that people are buying. This is a good example. It's in the gold rush selling the shovels to the gold prospectors. There is a big rush for print on demand stuff on Etsy just now. So mock-ups, people need mock-ups. People don't have the skills to do it themselves or the time to do it themselves. So a mock-up shop is needed, allowed on Etsy. So, yes, they've got a trending product, and they're jumping on and looking at the up and coming trends. So, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, oh, sunflowers are popular. So, it's a good way to jump on the trends in advance. So, yeah, I can't hate on that. I'm sure they'll have all the other things coming up as well. Let's see their sections. Yep. St. Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's, Easter mock-ups. Yeah, I suppose they are Eastery, Easter backgrounds. That's super helpful for people. Oh, grandma mock-up, golden girls. Wow, I wish I would look as good as that at the grandma age, but it's good representation with, we know it's AI people, but hey, that's all right. And even men. Now that's a good thing. There's not enough men stuff on Etsy. Um, we've got plus size mock-ups. Yeah, okay, yeah. Family and group mock-ups. So that, see, it's cute. They are catering to everything. People would love these for their shop, absolutely. And yeah, different types of shirts. Do you know what? This Etsy shop has made hundreds, well, thousands of sales in its first few weeks on Etsy, and it's done it by finding a trend, well, finding something that people need and tent polling those trends, going in and seeing what's trending, making something that people want. Do I wish it wasn't print on demand? Do I wish they weren't having ridiculously massive sales? Their entire shop's on sale. So, do I wish that wasn't the case? Yes. But is it, as far as I can see, a copyright free shop? I think so. So, is it stuff that can be sold on Etsy? Unless you know otherwise, I think so. So, I'm quietly confident here, but roast me in the comments. Right. Thank you so much. See you next time. So,